Hello, welcome to the Rush for Europe map, which we will be playing on. This is a times 6 battle, which means that everything goes 6 times faster and every day lasts 4 hours. I've just completed my initial setup as Sweden and I will now walk you through it. So, first of all, let's go into research. I've done infantry level 1, I've ignored ordnance for the time being, and I've done armored cars level 1. I'm researching light tanks so that tomorrow, or in 3 hours, I can get medium tanks and start producing those as much as possible. For air, I'm currently not going to do anything until at least day 4 when I can get attack bombers level 2. Because, let's be honest, level 1 attack bombers, even if they're Axis, are not very good. In naval, I've invested into cruisers because I want to do some shore bombardments, and in Secret Tab, I'm going to wait for level 2 to get Rocket Artillery, which is, let's be honest, one of the better units in this game right now. In buildings, well, I've only constructed 3 buildings. Yes, 3 infrastructure at the moment, which is an industry in Karlskrona, a tank plant in Gothenburg, and a naval base in Stockholm. In Stockholm, I'll be producing my cruisers, and in Gothenburg, I'll be producing armored cars, as you can see, and light tanks when they become available. See? Yeah, that's another notification. So, obviously, as Sweden, the first thing you want to do is invade Norway and, well, defend your borders with Greater Finland. And if you can, if you invest in Navy like I have, you can go in for Denmark, but that's a heavy investment, especially because you have Germany right next to you, and well, the Germany player tends to not like it when someone invades the country near him. However, I don't expect Germany to do much about it. He has, after all, Luxembourg, Belgium, Netherlands, and Czechoslovakia to deal with. So, well, and Austria and Switzerland as well. I don't expect much of a reaction from any countries, really. In fact, let's see who's here. So, Italy, we see, has just declared war on Switzerland. That is Switzerland, yes? Yeah. Poland, Algeria, Caucasus, yeah, everyone's here, it seems. I don't believe anyone's missing. Is the game full already? You can check that in diplomacy by hitting AI, or sorry, score, and then checking that every single, nope, Communist Russia is the only player that's missing, which would be this country over here. That's not too much importance to me. So while we wait for the troops to organize and get into their place, which shouldn't take too long, after all, we are going at a times 6 speed. The longest one will be this unit, which was on this island for some reason, and it's going to be an hour and a half. So, until that's done, we'll see what happens next. No units up here, which means I can pull this unit back, this interceptor, and I will put him on patrol over these units over here. Welcome back. We are in the last 2 hours of day 6. Sorry, day 1. This is the speed multiplier. And things are going well. All of our troops are already in position, or nearly in position. I'm waiting for a second cruiser and this third one to finish before we attack Denmark, which the AI stacked up a bunch of units in the capital, which is kind of, it's actually better for that to happen. That way I can just bombard one place constantly instead of having to move between 2 different places all the time. Next would be Oslo. I want to capture that as quickly as possible, but to get that, first I need to get through all of these provinces here. Aside from that, all of our other units are in position and ready to attack as soon as, well, in fact, technically speaking, I could attack right now with these units over here. And you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We're going to select show in diplomacy, trade embargo. We're going to switch to war and immediately move in the troops. And I'm going to send, well, yeah, let's do that. Then send the anti-air and 1 infantry over to this province so that we make sure there's no mistakes made. We're going to send another unit over here. Going to make the anti-air go in later so that these units can get in first. And lastly, we're going to make sure that no units out of these two provinces will be able to just suddenly take out some of these provinces up here to the north. And aside from that, nothing else really. I mean, I don't want to attack this stack right here because that's 17 damage versus infantry, and I don't want to lose. I want to avoid losing hit points as much as possible. So I will not be attacking Oslo. I will let the AI attack me so that I get the defense stat instead of the other way around. Because my defense stat is 30.5 versus 11. Math stuff. Sometimes it's better to be patient and wait before doing anything else. So let's check out the rest of the world. Activate province morale so that we can see what's changed. Algeria has invaded Tunisia. Practically all of it already. Morocco. No. Algeria has also moved into Melilla. Spain has captured all of Portugal, except for these two provinces up here and the islands. And Ukraine has already captured all of Crimea. That's a good. That's actually a good move from Ukraine. I can tell this is this is an experienced player. They know what they're doing, and they're already attacking Cossack Republic and Belarus. How many countries are you at war with? Belarus and Cossack Republic? Well, and you were at war with Crimea, not anymore, clearly. So, what else is there to see? Italy attacking Switzerland, and so is France. And up here in the States, we have Canada attacking Michigan. Or, well, one province. I don't know about these two. If we check out the coalition list briefly, we see that a bunch of coalitions are already made. The one that scares me the most is this Germany, United Kingdom, and Greater Finland, because all three of them are close to me. In fact, I'm trapped. I'm tempted to join this coalition with Spain and Italy, but they're too far away. They can't actually help me out. Italy might be able to attack Germany, but that's about it. Other coalitions, we have the USA, which is just North America and Canada. And then we have an incorrectly named coalition of Southern Europe with Morocco, Algeria, and Libya. I don't know if that means that they want to move into Europe, because this is Africa. I don't know. Average American geography class. Day 2 has just begun, and we are already in full force. In research, I've started tactical bombers and medium tanks. I've decided that rocket artillery just is a bit too slow for how fast I want to move, so I'm going to go for tactical bombers instead to deal with infantry. Medium tanks are already researching, and we've captured a few more provinces in Norway. Our 4th cruiser is moving down. We have a 5th and final one in production. After that, I'm going to stop with cruisers and focus only on medium tanks. Right around here, yeah. Currently being attacked by the bot. Not too worried about that. Moving troops up to the north so that we can deal with Finland. I used war bonds to reveal some of the armies, some of the Finnish armies yesterday. In fact, if we go, we just see this. We see revealed 6 armies. Can't see them right now, but that's what's happened. Oh, wait, what? Why do I have a counter-espionage? What? I'm confused. Sometimes this game just does whatever it wants, honestly. So it appears that these two guys have just done nothing. Cool. I'm going to get rid of spies. I don't know. I just lost so much money to spies because I don't know what happened. Okay. I used to have like 50,000, 60,000. How did I drop so much? What? Okay, fine. It's of no major importance. Anyways, I'm getting distracted a bit. Ukraine continues its push into Belarus and into the Cossack Republic. He might be a strong ally later on. Spain has been counterattacked. Oh my goodness. Every single Portuguese province except Lisbon has rebelled. Okay. Wow. That's really annoying, actually, for Spain. Algeria has captured all of Tunisia. Let's just show province morale so that we know what's going on. Are the United States at war? Yes, they are. Okay, so South is launching a surprise attack, I'm guessing, on North USA. France has invaded. No, France is being invaded by Belgium. Germany still has done nothing. He might be AFK. And in the rest of the world, we see nothing new. Anyways, amongst going back to the espionage thing, which I mentioned a minute ago, Greater Finland has constructed an airfield in Oulu and already has attack bombers. Level 1. Honestly, I would have done the same, but like, you don't meet armor, or like, you don't find heavy armor on day 1 or 2. It's not until like day, what is it, 2 that you can meet it from Axis, and day 3 from every other doctrine. So honestly, if he's producing attack bombers, it means he wants to go to war with me because I'm the only Axis player around him. I must be some sort of tactical genius because, as I just mentioned, Finland is producing attack bombers, and look at that. We already have a stack of units approaching me. I've just been able to log on. And no, this is not what I want to do. I want to force march you so that you can get there in time. Yes, I'd rather have defense stats on my own territory. But anyways, yeah, this is not good. This guy is, well, he's attacking me without having declared war. In fact, we are at 36,000 war bonds. We might as well do this. Instant action, reveal armies. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I thought would happen. Okay, well, you know what happens now. Let's send our aircraft. He's just going to be sending... Wow, okay. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay. All right, let's get this armored car over here as soon as possible. Let's send 2 infantry. Yeah, 2 infantry down here. And then the rest will go over here. Okay, so I have quite a lot of time before anything else happens. He hasn't actually full sent this stack. Or actually, he has, never mind. This one is definitely going down here. So this could be a problem. Down here in in Oslo, Norway, the bot is sending more troops. I'm sending these in to capture at the same time. And you know what? For the sake of safety, let's actually take you, send you up here, and you actually, I could just send you to start bombarding his cities, reduce his resource production at least a little bit. But my aircraft is going to be taking this down. If he does attack this airfield, that's whatever. But I will also have attacked him. In fact, I'm tempted to cancel or to speed up this tactical bomber research and get the aircraft factory immediately. I don't want to waste too many resources. I do have like 3,000 of each, but in fact, let's check out the stock market. No, nothing cheap. I can get these two, but that's about all I can do. And okay. We might have to delay our medium tanks a bit. And I have no cities up here to produce defensive units in an emergency. That's like the one bad thing with Sweden. You have to move troop units to the north, otherwise you're just going to leave yourself super weak to Finland, and Finland gets cities all over the place. Finland, I think, is one of the easiest countries to defend because you have a big bot next to you, and then 2 players that most likely want to go for the bots around them instead of for you, and so you can just attack Sweden and communist Russia with basically no consequences. But this is kind of annoying. I mean, early day aggressions are just not a good plan, my guy. Why would you do that? This isn't going to end well for you, you know. But anyways, I need to kill these two. I need to kill this armored car as soon as possible. That's like my main priority. Hopefully he sees that I have aircraft already over him and he stops, like he cuts that out. He leaves, but I doubt it. He also has a light tank stack, which I don't really care about. Light tanks don't do any damage versus infantry. Well, 3.1 is a bit, but a stack of 3 infantry just completely negates anything a light tank can do at this point in the game. So, yeah. We may have to replan most of our invasion. You know what? This is 19 minutes. You can actually stay down here. I don't really need you up to the north. Because by the time you reach, this will just be like 5 extra minutes. Okay. So I don't expect the defense to go wrong. Yeah, see, here's the aircraft factory. My only concern is that he has allies in Germany and United Kingdom, which means they might also be pushing for me. Germany, however, doesn't seem to be very active. Oh boy. Okay. I want to land... No, I don't want to land in Europe, actually, because if I do, that just gives him an opportunity to attack me. All right. And so begins day 3. 12 minutes in, and quite a lot has happened. Greater Finland sent in a huge push into these 2 provinces, and I lost 2 infantry, but I was able to defend it properly, and I've begun my counterattack. Right now we can see that this province is... Never mind, that's Norway. I was going to say that's Finland, so I was going to push, but no, that's Norway. So I'm going to send this armored car over there, and I'm going to send this anti-aircraft to occupy the mountains. In fact, now that I know that that place is empty, I'm just going to send this guy over here, and I'm going to sync them up with a delay. I did not press them correctly. There we go. Cool. Since we're about to hit our warbond cap, I'm going to heal these guys twice, and that'll do. I also killed a bunch of aircraft, 1 interceptor and 2 attack bombers, destroyed the airbase in Olo, and now I'm landing troops. I've got 2 cruisers bombarding units over here already, and I have more troops landing in Turku. I'm going to go for Tampere and then go for Helsinki. I have 2 tactical bombers produced, 3rd one on the way. I will be producing 10 of them, and then, well, we'll see what happens then. Medium tanks, I have enough resources to build more. In fact, if we check them out, we have pretty good stats on them, especially if we go into plains territory. There's not many plains up here in the north, but the further south you go into Europe, the easier it'll be. So what I'm going to do, I could build a level 2 tank plant to get these tanks producing at the fastest speed. But right now, I don't think I'm going to benefit too much from that, so I'm going to hold off. What I can do instead is, well, I can attack Denmark. And in fact, I'm going to do that. I'm going to land in Europe first because I know that it's empty. I'm going to send this guy here. Yeah, here. And then I'll see, and before I attack, I'm going to see where this unit goes and make sure that I have my coastline defended so that in case the AI does send infantry into my territory, I can just send my cruisers over to destroy it. That's the plan. I've made friends with the Russian Empire, joined this coalition, because, well, I needed allies. If he's not going to do anything against Finland at the moment, he has no units to do anything with. He does, however, have a giant stack from Communist Russia that is currently not moving. Guy's produced 3 artillery, I think some infantry as well. He's moving more units around. But aside from that, he does not appear to be an extremely experienced player. He's level 85, but and he's Pan-Asian, but he's not particularly good, let's say. Here we go, into day 8. I was unable to record days 4 through 7 because, well, I was asleep and, well, going throughout the happenings of everyday life. A few hours ago, through the mobile app, I got 6 hours of premium time, which allowed me to get some extra war bonds and use them quite effectively. So let's go into what happened. First of all, completely finished off Greater Finland, moved into Latvia, captured Estonia, and I used Lithuania as a landing ground because the bot gave me right-of-way permissions. Then I immediately jumped into Germany, managed to steal the capital from Poland, who was about to capture it, but I was just a bit faster. And now I'm going to be going for, well, I've already captured Duisburg. I'm going to go for Cologne and Munich. Seeing a few scattered units around here from Germany, which I will be taking out, using my rocket artillery, which I finished the research of a few hours ago on day 6, and now I will be using to the fullest extent I can. Now, let's check out the army. So I started mass producing medium tanks, and I now have 7, 8, 9, and a 10th one that I'm going to produce right now. And that should be all the heavy tanks again, all the medium tanks I need for the entire game. Let's check out the entire army, see what we're working with. 4 armored cars, 10 infantry level 3, 9 medium tanks, soon to be 10, 2 interceptors, 5 cruisers, 2 destroyers, 4 submarines, 3 anti-air, a 5th armored car, 6 additional infantry, 8 tactical bombers, 3 rocket artillery, and 2 motorized infantry. I will now be investing into rocket artillery and motorized infantry. I lost 2 infantry on day 2, defending from a attack from Finland. And, well, let's just say I repaid that attack tenfold. Now, I have troops set up to go into Communist Russia, as I also have a supply drop here. So I see no point to not do that. Meanwhile, this army over here will just be taking care of the rest of Germany, and depending on how this ends up within the next few hours, I'll either go into Poland or take out Austria and Czechoslovakia. What I want to avoid as much as possible is having a big border with Ukraine or with Spain. France, I don't really care about. One other thing that has caught my attention and that worries me slightly is Canada, who captured Greenland, which was the last province from Denmark, all of Iceland, and all of Ireland. I did not even notice this happen until I started recording today. I will have to watch out for that, make sure it doesn't surprise attack me. Welcome to day 14. Now, once again, unable to record the previous days as I was, going about life and sleeping. Now, quite a lot has happened. Quite a lot indeed. First of all, Poland got taken out. I've invaded England. Ukraine fell. And South United States became an ally. We're actually having a conversation, talking about some units and plans for the future, as you can see from our diplomacy tab. In research, which I forgot to do the other day, I've done quite a lot. Right now I'm doing self-propelled rocket artillery to level 2 so that I can get my 5 units over here up to the max level. Yep, here they are. After that, I'm going to be sending everything I have into France or Greater Romania. Probably Greater Romania, though. Going to be leaving Spain to South USA. And from there, we will all push into Libya, Algeria, and Morocco together. Speaking of Algeria, in espionage, just a few minutes ago, I got a full army reveal on Algeria, and I'm going to be honest, I was expecting a lot more and a lot worse. The most threatening stack is this one over here, and it's just 6 armored cars. Like, I don't know what this guy's doing. I don't know how he got this big. I guess the real threat is Libya. In fact, up here we can see he's got 5 level 2 battleships, and then another stack of 10 units over here, but it's all level 1. I don't know what these guys are doing. Honestly. I don't know how they've gotten this far. But anyways, the worse they are, the better I am. So, yeah, there is a large stack of units from Poland in here. So I'll be sending my own stack to deal with that, with my 10 rocket artillery. Yeah, I like artillery. I've also begun a heavy tank stack. The 3rd heavy tank just rolled off the line and is already on its way. I will be accompanying it with 2 medium tanks. The second one is almost complete, and I'll be sending it down. And some additional motorized infantry. I'm also going to be producing some more tactical bombers or attack bombers. Still have to make my mind up on that, so that I can invade France more easily. Because let's be honest, 5 medium tanks is just kind of like annoying to deal with. Oh, this stack finishes its attack, so let's send it in. Let's delay you by 10 minutes, so that any provinces I do capture stay captured, because after all, London is still a capital, and I have yet to capture it, so that's my plan. Aside from that, there's not really much else to show around here. I mean, on our current path, we're gonna be find ourselves with a very easy victory. If I'm honest, I mean, to be fair, the game has lasted 2 days, 48 hours at least. So yeah, this is pretty good. Welcome to the final moments of day 20, the conclusion of this map, of this game, this round. I'm gonna be honest, this was a lot of fun. Probably the most fun I've ever had in a Call of War game. Well, played as Sweden, went just absolutely wild through all of Europe. Took out France, Yugoslavia, Romania. Can't remember which one was here. Probably Romania, I think. Yes, it was Romania over here. And then, well, I just absolutely went ham into Spain, Algeria, Libya, and and Italy, I suppose. Italy disappeared in like 2 hours. I don't know what that player was doing. Spain, however, this is what Spain has, or just a fraction of what he has. Honestly, I'm not surprised that Algeria was having so much trouble fighting him. I mean, with these kind of troops, he was probably very good. But yeah, I did have to attack him, unfortunately, just so that I could get access to Algeria, so that I could continue fighting him on the Iberian Peninsula. But I kicked him out of here, and I'm chasing down a stack over here. Although I'm just not going to have time. 3 minutes left. The game's over. I had a lot of fun, and I'm really happy with how this all turned out. So let's briefly go over my army at the very end. All right. 2 interceptors level 3, 10 tactical bombers level 3, 10 attack bombers level 2, 8 level 3 battle cruisers, 5 level 1 cruisers. Could have gotten them to level 2, but I just saw no need for that. 3 level 2 destroyers, 6 level 2 armored cars, 14 level 4 infantry, 12 level 3 medium tanks, 15 level 4 motorized infantry, 6 self-propelled anti-airs, 6 level 2 naval bombers, the 3 anti-aircraft guns from the very start of the game, 6 level 3 infantry, 10 rocket artillery level 1, 10 submarines level 5, 8 self-propelled rocket artillery level 2, and 6 level 3 heavy tanks. Oh, my pride and joy. Oh, I don't think I've ever produced this many heavy tanks in one game. Usually I avoid it because they're just so slow and like not very good, because all you really need is like attack bombers to kill it. But oh my goodness, 200 hit points on one unit is broken. Like, there is none. I don't think there's another unit in the game that has that much. Maybe Battleship level 5? No, not even. Battleship level 5 gets stuck at 180. Battleship level 6 goes to 230, but these are like the overpowered ones, let's be honest. Nobody ever reaches that. And aircraft carriers level 6 also have 230. Okay, so there are a few units that have more health than 200. That is good to know, though. Did not know that before. But anyways, yeah. In 1 minute, I will see the results. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I had a lot of fun with this one. It's the third time I say it.